31 p.m. as the Kospi plunged more than 8% from the previous session's close. The benchmark index came under heavy selling pressure as investors sold off semiconductor shares on skepticism about the tech giant's heavy spending on artificial intelligence. It marked the 8th time this year that the Korea Exchange, or KRX, has activated a circuit breaker. 8 people, including 6 business journalists, have been indicted for allegedly manipulating stock prices and making illegal profits. According to the Seoul Southern District Prosecutor's Office, the group bought stocks with low trading volumes or sharp price swings, published favorable articles to push up prices, and then sold the shares for profit. An accountant, an investor, and 5 reporters allegedly earned 8.55 billion won by publishing about 1,800 articles between 2020 and 2025. Another reporter is accused of making about 740 million won through 340 articles by abusing his authority to publish news. Prosecutors vow to crack down on stock market manipulation and recover all criminal proceeds. In local news, Busan City is expanding measures to protect residents from the prolonged heat wave and rising risk of heat-related illnesses. Efforts include lending umbrellas, providing free bottled water and ice, installing shade shelters, and operating cooling facilities. Several districts are increasing road cooling operations with water spraying trucks and conducting safety checks on vulnerable residents through phone calls and home visits. Others are offering chilled drinking water, outdoor refrigerators, and cooling fog systems in busy public areas. Sahagu District has designated more than 860 care workers and senior welfare assistants to monitor seniors and provide heat illness prevention guidance. Busan has recorded 35 heat-related illness cases since May, while heat wave alerts have remained in effect for 12 consecutive days since July 18th. Busan's shipping and port logistics industry is showing mixed results, with cargo volumes slowing while passenger traffic continues to grow. According to the Busan branch of the Bank of Korea, container cargo at Busan port fell 2.3% in the first 5 months of the year, while non-container cargo rose just 0.2%, reflecting the impact of U.S. tariffs and instability in the Middle East. Passenger traffic, however, continued to grow. International arrivals increased 36% and Korean departures rose 21.4% from a year earlier. Chinese arrivals surged 197.4%, driven by the growth of China's cruise market and an increase in cruise calls at Busan port. The central bank recommended diversifying cruise routes and strengthening Busan's role as a home port to support sustainable growth. In international news, the magnitude 7.1 earthquake that struck near Uki City in Kumamoto Prefecture is believed to have been caused by the reactivation of the Hinagu Fault Zone, the same active fault responsible for the 2016 Kumamoto earthquakes. According to analysis by Japanese earthquake experts, the shallow quake with a depth of 10 kilometers generated intense shaking typical of inland earthquakes. And now for today's weather. Heat wave alerts remain in effect across the region, and the hot weather is expected to continue. Extremely hot conditions will persist for the next several days, with tropical nights expected in many areas. The temperature in Busan is currently 34 degrees Celsius. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BeFM 부산 영어 방송.
Your best choice. BeFM Busan 영어 방송.
Coming up next is For My Busan with Laura McLucky. BeFM 부산 영어 방송.
And they lived happily ever after. That's how most romantic movies end, isn't it? But the movie La La Land is different. Even though it's a movie about love, the two people who love each other actually don't end up together. Spoiler alert, sorry. But even so, we don't call their love a failure. After all, love isn't only about staying together. Sometimes love is about helping each other grow and become better people. Hello, everyone. I'm Casey, and welcome to For My Busan. All right, we're going to start off the show with a song from the La La Land soundtrack. This is Another Day of Sun by the La La Land cast.
In the canyons that'll never fade away, the ballads in the barrooms left by those who came before. They say you gotta want it more, so I bang on every door.
And even when the answer's no, my money is running low. Just be my candy and flow are all I need.
And someday as I sing the song, a small town kid will come along. That'll be the thing to push him on.
Welcome back to For My Busan. You just heard Another Day of Sun by the La La Land cast there. I gotta admit, that's a movie I watched and I was like, I'm not gonna like this, am I? But I actually really enjoyed it. That Ryan Gosling, he gets me every time. And I believe it was Emma Stone with him, correct? You can let me know. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Casey. Welcome back to For My Busan. And welcome to day 3 of Case Fest. This is my 3rd day in a row on the show, and I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I am. But I did want to ask you something. If I ask you the question, what's the most difficult thing in the world, what would you say? I'd probably say doing the dishes when I'm tired. You can probably guess that's what I was doing about 9 p.m. last night. For some people, though, maybe work is the hardest thing. Not for me today. For other people, maybe exercising is Oh, I understand. Exercise is not fun. Exercising is difficult. I totally agree. Some people find cooking difficult. I actually rather enjoy that. Others people have a hard time making new friends. And this is life, though, right? I mean, we all face different challenges. We all go through difficult times of different sorts. But I think there's one thing that almost everyone struggles with at least once in their life: love. Or more specifically, dating or 연애. What about you? Have you ever been in a relationship? Do you think dating is easy? Maybe some people do, but I think they've got to be in the minority, right? When people fall in love, all kinds of weird things happen. They start worrying. They maybe overthink things. They become nervous. Sometimes they don't know what to say or what to do. 어떻게 하요? Do you remember what you did when you felt that way? Some people just try to figure it out all by themselves, and that's not easy. That's what I've usually tried to do with most things. Some people might actually even read books or maybe watch videos for advice, which is cool. I do that when I need help fixing leaks under the bathroom sink, but I've never tried that for a love situation. This is one I think a lot of people might do. Other people might turn to friends or family for help, and I think that can be really helpful too, because, you know, they've probably been there as well, and you can trust them, I hope, can't you? But these days, actually, more and more people aren't turning to other people. They're asking AI. Many young people now use AI as a dating coach. For real? They ask AI to maybe write the first message on a dating app, you know, like, how do you want to introduce yourself? How do you want to present yourself? They might ask AI to improve their text messages. And I've got a friend of mine who's been doing that in our group chat. Trust me, it's not working. I know it's not you. Some people might even ask AI to, you know, what do I say during a real date? So it's kind of doing everything. It's asking, you know, it's telling people what to say, where to go, even what message to send next. Like, is it too soon to send a message? Can I send a message now? But AI isn't just helping people with dating. It's actually helping people with friendships and conversations at kind of gatherings or work meetings, or even messages to solve conflicts. And I've actually been a part of a couple of those, which is a weird experience. We're living in a time now where AI is becoming a part of almost every relationship. But let's stick to that most mysterious kind of relationship, the topic of movies, such as La La Land, and literature and songs. Let's talk about falling in love today. Oh, when you fall in love, what is it that makes you fall for somebody? Is it their personality? Is it their looks? Their wealth? Is it their talent or ability? Oh, that's one. Or is it maybe even the people that they spend time with? Like, you kind of want to get that extra benefit of spending time with those people as well? What is it? What does it make you that makes you fall in love with someone special? 여러분, 왜 사랑에 빠집니까? 성격, 외모, 능력, 사랑에 빠지는 이유를 보내주세요. Also, please send us your song request while you're at it. And we'll definitely play some song requests in the second half on our Busan playlist. 2부에서 들려드리고 선물도 드립니다. 진짜 cool. So how could you do this? Well, you can send us a text message here at shop 9050 for just 100 won. Or you can send us a message for free here on Kakao Talk or on the YouTube live chat. Oh, hello. 안녕하십니까? 반갑습니다. Everybody there. And today we've got a lot coming up for you. In the first half, we got Here Comes Laura. And you might be thinking, like, wait a minute, Laura's not here. But she will be. Interesting. So Laura's got something that she's got to show me today, and I'll be talking about that, and that'll be a lot of fun. And then we've got Mark coming in for the global news quiz. And we've got a whole lot more sticking in the second half as well. We've got Explore Busan, our Busan playlist, as I mentioned, and Dr.McKeever will make another return yet again today. So stick around, of course. But first up, we've got our news feed.
System check complete. Destination set. Busan.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're now making our approach to Busan. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. We've just landed. Welcome to For My Busan.
All right, welcome to Newsfeed. This is where we take a moment to catch up on what's happening around Busan and Korea and the world at large. So let's see what made it onto my newsfeed today. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's see here. Here we go. Oh, we've got something. First up, bringing a stream back to life. A long-delayed stream restoration project in Sahagu is finally moving forward. Work on the first stage of the Gwaejeongcheon project is expected to begin next month. After more than 7 years of delays, ouch, 7 years. The plan is to build a 3.1 kilometer pipeline from a wastewater treatment plant in Shinpyeongdong to the stream. And once this is finished, about 15,000 tons of clean water will flow into Gwaejeongcheon every day. Well, so that sounds pretty cool. Officials hope with this will improve the water quality there and also reduce the strong smell, especially at low tide when parts of the stream bed are exposed, and that is not a pleasant experience. The pipeline will cost 10.7 billion won and is expected to be completed by the end of next year, so I'm sure people are waiting for that. The second stage will uncover a 640-meter section of the stream that's now buried under a road near Hadan Station, and that area will then be turned into a public space with walking paths, parking, and pedestrian areas. Very cool. The full project is actually expected to cost about 49.9 billion won and be completed in 2028. Wow, very cool. But, 7 years is a long time to wait for the residents there. They've had to deal with that smell every summer. And the summertime when it gets hot like that, that is not a pleasant experience. So perhaps if they can bring the stream back into the open and turn it into a place to walk and relax, that sounds like that will be a definite improvement. And I've seen that in actually they did that in Seoul, I believe, like years ago. And it just made it like such a more pleasant experience, not only for the residents, but like even tourists want to go and hang out there now, right? So hopefully the project can now stay on track. Okay, what do we got next? No, snakes in the neighborhood. Not on an airplane. This is actually happening in neighborhoods. Wow. Next, residents in Gangseogu are seeing more snakes near homes, parks, and sports facilities. The area is close to the Nakdong River where grass and wetlands give snakes plenty of places to hide, especially in that tall grass. The problem often gets worse during the rainy season when snakes can be swept downstream and end up near ecological parks and residential areas, which is not a good place for them to be. The number of snakes may actually not be much be higher than before, but Gangseogu has developed quickly. So that means more people now live, exercise, and spend times where, in places where snakes already live. So it's the people that are coming to the snakes in a way. So let's see. Species found in the area include, Korean rat snakes. That sounds scary. It's gurangi in Korean. Wow. Red-banded snakes, and this is frightening sounding, venomous pit vipers. Some residents have even spotted snakes near barefoot walking paths, raising concerns about possible bites. Yeah, you don't want to be walking barefoot near snakes. The Korea Water Resources Corporation has now installed a barrier along a 1 kilometer section between Seonakdonggang and a housing area nearby. But Gangseogu has been criticized for not doing enough. Officials usually visit only after a complaint's been made, and by then the snake's often gone, because what snake in its right mind is going to stick around for people? So the district says it plans to put up warning signs in areas where snakes are frequently seen. However, the situation's a little more worrying because Gangseogu no longer has an emergency room, which could make it difficult to receive quick treatment after a venomous snake bite. So I think I know the area they're talking about, and seeing a snake is scary enough on its own. Actually, when walking with my children in Hwamyeong Sangtaegongwan, I've seen those like little snake warning signs, and that's enough for me to be like, get a little nervous. But like actually near a barefoot walking path, that's a whole different story. So yeah, warning signs are a start, but residents also need some clear safety advice is probably a good idea, and maybe a faster response just in case venomous snakes are spotted. Next up, a powerful quake in southern Japan. Finally, a powerful earthquake has struck Japan's southern island of Kyushu. The magnitude 7.1 quake hit on Tuesday, killing at least 3 people and injuring around 30 others. Several people are still missing as rescue teams search damaged buildings. Part of a shopping center collapsed after a suspected gas explosion, while a large chimney fell at a paper factory, trapping workers under the debris. More than 260,000 people were advised to evacuate, mainly in Kumamoto Prefecture and nearby areas. A tsunami advisory was issued but lifted within 2 hours. The quake also disrupted transportation across Kyushu. Bullet trains and local services were suspended. Kumamoto Airport closed its runway, and several major factories temporarily stopped operations. A train derailed at Yatsushiro Station, and Kumamoto Castle suffered more damage. It was actually still being repaired from the deadly 2016 earthquake. Authorities say no problems have been found at nearby nuclear power plants, and Japan's meteorological agency is warning residents to stay alert for strong aftershocks over the next few days. And you know, Kyushu is actually not far from Korea, so this definitely feels very close to home. Rescue work is still going underway, and the full extent of the damage is not yet clear. And our thoughts are, of course, with everyone affected, especially families still waiting for news about loved ones. And that was today's newsfeed. All right, and we're going to go for our next song. We're going to listen to Atmos by Shiny. All right, welcome back to For My Busan. And we have Jian in the studio here. Hi, Jian.
Hi, Casey.
And you've got a special message for us?
The Ministry of the Interior and Safety has issued this announcement in the Busan, 중구, 서구, 동구, 영도구, 부산 진구, 동래구, 북구, 사하구, 금정구, 강서구, 연제구, 사상구, and 경남 창원시 의창구, 창원시 성산구, 창원시 마산 하포구, 창원시 마산 회원구, 창원시 진해구 at 4:05 p.m. on July 29th, 2026. A severe heat wave warning will be issued over Gyeongnam Changwon, Busan except Busan Dongbu areas at 11 a.m. on July 30th, 2026. Please drink plenty of water, refrain from outdoor activities and going outside, take a break in a cool place, and please check on your family's safety. This was a message from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
Thank you so much, Jian. And due to the hot weather, there are a lot of these kinds of safety messages coming into the station. So please be sure to listen carefully to all the advice and stay safe out there. For now, we're going to go to Here Comes Laura.
Come on into the tiny mic, big surprise. Here comes Laura.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you. 자기소개 좀 부탁드릴게요.
영어로요?
네.
안녕하세요. Hello. I'm Yewon. I'm from the Busan. I'm making a content about the teaching Korean and culture and about the Busan. 네.
So you're a Korean teacher online. Do you have many students?
Yeah, I have many students. Yeah. I have more than 100.
Really? Whoa. Okay, so why did you want to be a Korean teacher for 외국인?
Why? Because most of the foreigners, they want to study Korean, but they study, too difficult way. That's why I want to make it simple and easy. That's why I'm teaching Korean now.
공부해요. Right, some people say 공, right? But this is 공부해요.
Yeah, and I also like talking with foreigners.
But your accent is very 외국 style. How did you learn English? Very, very good.
Thank you. I watched many dramas.
Oh, perfect.
I met a lot of the foreigners. And I want to copy how they say,
Yeah. So just listen and repeat.
Yeah, they don't say very, right? So they say very. So I'm gonna try to say very, very like that.
But very, very is not as fun as very, very.
Very, very,
Very, very good.
very, very good.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever done for money?
무슨 뜻이지?
돈
전부
벌기
이상한?
위해서 좀 제일 이상한 거는 뭐지?
Okay. So I'm teaching Korean, right? So one student is
사생활에 대해서 얘기를 하는 게 컷. Okay, so are you 부산 사람?
I'm Busan 사람.
Okay. So 예를 들면 스코틀랜드 전 스코틀랜드 사람이거든요. I'm from Scotland. So you have two guests from Scotland coming to Busan. What are the top 3 places that you'll take them?
Here is Korean local market. So I'm going to show you what you can see, what you can buy, what you can try. So let's go. First, Haeundae. Haeundae is the best, right?
Really?
No? Haeundae is chill, like really safe Miami. And there's a Dongbek Island. It's really nice to walking and running. And Gwangalli. You should go to the Gwangalli on Saturday night drone show, right? Drone show.
Good.
And I recommend, I think, Samyeon.
Samyeon is good.
Mm-hmm.
For young people.
For young? You don't go to Samyeon?
오, 립 서비스 잘하네. 헌팅 하고 싶은 사람들이 서면으로 가야 되겠다. Okay. What is the worst food you've ever eaten and why?
Okay. 산낙지?
산낙지? 진짜 controversial take.
Okay, actually,
Okay.
honestly, 산낙지 has no taste.
그래.
You agree,
it
right?
just tastes like the sauce.
Sauce, right?
Yeah.
참기름 or 초장 has taste, right? And the chewy, right? The taste, but the 산낙지 is there's no flavor, there's no taste. That's why 산낙지 is expensive. Why they eat 산낙지? I don't understand.
You don't get
I'm
it?
sorry.
Me too. I don't eat octopus. 문어 안 먹는 사람이죠. 너무 독특하니까 나중에 외계인 같은 거예요. 그래서 나중에 외계인 인베이션을 할 때 내가 안 먹었다 할 수 있어요. 오케이. 이상한 말이지.
If you guys want to learn Korean, please follow 예원은 Korean. So Korean also okay. if Korean wants to learn Korean, please follow.
아, 그러면은 저한테 한마디 좀 가르쳐 주세요.
부산 사투리? I think you already know.
Tell me. 두 번째 찬스.
장난치나, it's okay?
장난치죠?
장난치나.
장난치나. good.
Right. good.
나
잘해요.
부산 아저씨입니다. 반갑습니다. 자, 오늘 시간 내주셔서 대단히 감사합니다. 오늘 진짜 예쁜 기장 경치를 와 갑자기 한국어. We're in this beautiful area of 기장 and I bugged him for an interview. So 너무너무 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Find him on 별스타그램 and learn some Korean. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
All right, so that was Here Comes Laura, and she was on a boat, right? You know what? I'm starting to wonder, like, why am I here today? Is she out on a boat somewhere? That's not fair. She looked like she was totally enjoying herself out there. But some things that stuck with me a little bit about her interview there. That guy teaches 100 students. That's no joke. That's a lot of students to keep track of. And also there was some editing that went on there. Pak PD, I got to ask you later. I want to know like what part you cut out. What did he talk about there? There's some kind of secret that was revealed there. And plenty of cool recommendations for places to go. I'm going to throw one of mine on there. Songjeong Beach. I would totally recommend that for anybody who's never been to Busan and like it's their first time. That's one of my favorite places to go. And I was highly, highly upset when I heard 산낙지 맛없다. 맛있는데요. 산낙지 맛있어요. 산낙지 좋아요. That's my. Come on now. I'll arm wrestle over that, and then whoever wins is right. I'm thinking. So our topic today, however, we've been talking about falling in love. I never fallen in love with 산낙지. I like eating it, but it's not something I would say I love. When we talk about love, we're talking about with people that you just kind of have that feeling like, oh, I need to see this person more. What is it that makes you fall in love with somebody? Why do you fall for them? Is it the personality? I mean, that's got to be a big part of it, right? Because if the personality is not what you can put up with, it's a little hard to kind of stay in love with somebody, right? I mean, sure, for a lot of people, it could be the looks. Does money have to be involved? I don't think so. Talent? I think talent is something like, I actually really admire people. I think that would make me maybe fall in love with somebody if I notice they're really talented. So tell me about you. Is it the people they spend time with? What is it? What is it that makes you fall in love with somebody? 여러분 왜 사랑에 빠집니까? 성격, 외모, 능력, 사랑에 빠지는 거 이유 보내주세요. You can be the prize winner today if you send your answers in. I see some over there already. Oh, cool. And some song requests as well. That's all you got to do. Send us what is your reason for falling in love with somebody. Send us a song that you would like to hear to kind of go along with that. All you got to do is reach us here, text message us at 샵9050 or pound 9050 for just 100 won. Or if you want to message us for free, you can reach us on Kakao Talk, or you can reach us, of course, on the YouTube live chat there. So I'm curious to see what other answers you got there. And hello to everybody in the chat room. Thank you. Hello to you as well. But let's take a quick song break. We're going to listen to Sunshine by Liam Payne.
You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you rollin'. Pulling me out, never letting me down, and I wanna make sure you know it. You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you rollin'. Can't believe that I found my sunshine. Hey, everyone's trying to be the same. Till I met you, I was on that wave. But you really are something different. You do you, it must be nice. And I think it's rubbing off on me. Oh yeah, step to the left, step to the right. anytime that you roll. Pulling me out, never let me down, and I wanna make sure you know it. You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you roll. Can't believe that I found my sunshine. Oh, I was feeling so visible. Yeah, I didn't know this could be possible. Alright, but you really know something different. You do you, just work it out. And I think it's rubbing off on me. Oh yeah, step to the left, step to the right, do what you want. What really matters is the journey that we're on. Yeah, riding with you, I finally know where I belong. I belong. You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you roll. Pulling me out, never letting me down, and I wanna make sure you know it. You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you roll. Can't believe that I found my sunshine. You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you roll. Pulling me out, never letting me down, and I wanna make sure you know it. You're like a sunshine, only giving good vibes anytime that you roll. Can't believe that I found my sunshine. You're my sunshine.
Welcome back to For My Busan, and it is now time for the global news quiz. And Mark is here in the studio with us. Hello, Mark.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
Yeah.
back. I think you missed me last week because I was on a business trip. So
I
wasn't
heard.
here. Yeah.
Business. Can I
Business.
ask more?
Yeah, sure. I went to Thailand to
Oh.
meet with Thai universities for my
Really?
business. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It must have been unbelievably hot there.
I think it's worse here, to be honest.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was more doable in a sense. But
Yeah.
when I walked outside in Korea, I was like, oh, it's like hard to breathe, actually. So.
Oh, yeah, I had that feeling today on the way to the studio. I guess I left home maybe about, I'm going to say like 2:30, something like that. And I just get like that exact feeling. I stepped outside. I was like, that first breath was like, oh my gosh, what
It's
just happened?
horrible.
So
Yeah.
Thailand wasn't like that.
No, less. It was less like that. It was still hot, of course. 'Cause
Yes.
it's summer, but it was less pressing, less heavy
Well,
in a sense.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And so, what are we gonna do? So this is my first time doing this. So
Oh.
we've got the global news quiz. Do I have to be smart?
No, Laura does it all.
Hey
every
now.
week, so you don't have to be so.
I hope that was recorded. I will be playing back that I got a
I'm
loop.
joking. No, so every week I bring like 2 sort of feel good news articles because the world is already such a depressing place sometimes.
I know, man.
So I try to find some good news and then I tell you about it and I ask you a question and then you have to guess to the best
Awesome.
of your ability. So,
Well, this sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, I hope so.
Shall
I
we get
try.
started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So let me get right to it. So yeah, my trip was great, but let me start with a question for you. When you are
Okay.
in a hurry, is there one type of clothing that is just your enemy, one that fights back, like maybe putting
yeah.
on your socks or?
Yes, these. Maybe I'll stand up if you want to describe what I look like. I'm
Is it
wearing
that kind of show? I didn't know.
shorts,
Cargo shorts, the expat fashion. in
right?
Korea.
So like you can spot me as an American from like 3 miles away, probably. I don't know why I like these, but they're really uncomfortable, and the zipper doesn't stay up.
You wear uncomfortable broken
Yes.
pants. Okay.
Why?
Is it your salary from the radio station doesn't allow you to?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh, I shouldn't joke like that. But okay, let me get back to it. Because they made something to make everything a little bit easier for certain people.
Seriously?
So it's actually not that... It's global, but it includes Korea. So picture a lab at KAIST up in Daejeon.
Okay.
There is a person standing in the middle of the room with their arms held slightly out, doing absolutely nothing. And
Okay.
beside them on a table is what looks like a flat, folded, slightly deflated jacket hooked up to a small air compressor. Somebody flips a switch, the compressor hums, and the jacket starts to move on its own. It climbs.
What?
It works all the way up to the person's arms around the shoulder, unfolding as it goes. And later, that person is simply wearing a jacket. They never lifted a finger.
So you're saying like okay, so like a jacket, like a sports jacket, like a training jacket. What do you call those things? Like just like a jacket. It gets the arms on itself. Like,
yeah, because it completely get dressed by itself. Like
that's a very cute xylophone you've got there.
This is the first time seeing this. I don't know why they gave me a pink one, but let's.
That's
let's roll
beautiful.
with it. So imagine Iron Man, but then for just a sports jacket, I guess.
Wow. So the jacket puts itself on the person.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
Insane.
It's
Okay.
a joint project between KAIST here in Korea and Stanford University in the US.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've heard of
Yeah.
both places.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
You're very smart.
You know what? I feel smarter and smarter the more you talk. I appreciate this. I appreciate it, Mark.
Does this say more about what I'm talking about or how I speak? I don't know, but I'm glad you feel smart.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Maybe it's just like the fact we're talking about universities and technology, and I think I'm learning something new.
Oh.
You know, it's good to learn something new, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you've been to university, I guess.
It's been, it's been a while. You can tell. So not much learning going on these days. So I appreciate it.
I'm glad I can teach you something. So this project has the coolest name. It's called Swag.
Oh, that is a cool name.
Yeah.
I think your swag is right next to you here. This
That's
pink
my
xylophone.
swag. Exactly.
Beautiful.
So let me just hit you with the first question.
Okay.
That's the cue for PD to do that. So
Okay.
how long do you think it takes this thing to put an entire suit on the person from flat on the table to fully dressed? How long does it take?
And you said there was like an air compressor involved, right?
Yes.
So you got to flip a switch, something like air's got to move. I'm going to guess like easily 3 minutes.
That makes sense, that answer. But let me give you 4 options because that's how it works.
Oh, so I'm wrong. Okay.
Maybe 3
3
minutes is in there. It's possible,
Oh,
right? So I
okay.
give you 4 options and then you can pick. So option number 1 is about 10 seconds.
Okay.
Option number 2, 2 minutes.
Oh.
That's close to 3,
That's close
right?
to what I.
Or
Okay.
3, 7 minutes. Or just under half an hour.
Oh.
It's a work in progress. That's keep that in mind. It's a work in
Okay,
progress.
so that's like way different than the other. So either you're trying to throw me off, because like, what's the difference between like 30? What did you say? Like 10 seconds?
Yes, 10 seconds, 2 minutes,
minutes.
7 minutes, and half an hour. Can you
Oh, that's a
imagine
huge
just somebody standing there for like half an hour? Just
I'm imagining that right now. In fact, that poor person like testing it. You know, like there's always people who have to test new technology, and you never really think about how much they suffer. You imagine sitting there for 30 minutes while the suit goes on, like, don't move.
But that is an assumption, because what if this person would not be able to get dressed without it? But then, let's
fair
first
enough,
get back to the
man.
question. So
You're a smart guy.
Now I'm throwing you off.
All right, I'm gonna go with the 30 minutes on.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
That is
Okay. What note are we gonna hit there?
no.
That sounded
I
like a
think this
bad.
is-
Yeah, that was a bad note. That was a good note. Yeah.
Oh, that is yes? And
That
this
sounds
is
like
no.
a yes.
This
Yeah.
is no.
That sounded like you hit me on the head.
yeah.
That's the sound I heard. Oh.
You should get that checked out, I think. But the correct answer is 10 seconds. About 10 seconds.
No way.
Yes.
Okay, so they got to position a person. I guess you got to maneuver close to the clothing. And you said, like, maybe the person cannot get the clothes on by themselves. So there's, like, maneuvering going on. You got to flip a switch on something. 10 seconds. That's
It's
amazing.
insane, right?
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
It's about 10 seconds for a full suit. And there's also a picture on the screen. You can see it.
that's
a
what
jacket
the-
takes
okay.
roughly 13 seconds. A sleeve about 14. And trousers are the slowpoke of the family with around 21 seconds. But here's how it works. They sewed soft robotic tubes into the fabric itself.
That's those blue lines you can see in the picture there.
Yes, exactly.
And then you turn into, like, a BTS member by the end of it, it looks like.
Yes.
Looks like.
It's like maybe Iron Man from Temu or something.
There you go. There you go.
So there are no robotic arms. There's no machine grabbing at you. And then when they pump air through those tubes, it sort of like unfolds on your body instead of like dragging across your skin.
No kidding.
So they describe it as like ivy growing around a tree. And swag stands for self-wearing adaptive garment.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I like swag, just the acronym by itself, but now knowing what it stands for, it makes sense that they named it swag.
Yeah, right?
And it makes it sound cool, too, by using that term. Very cool.
So a postdoctoral researcher at KAIST named Nam-gyun Kim, or Kim Nam-gyun.
There you go. There you go. You
that's
got it.
not an easy one, to be honest.
I've been having difficulty all week, trust me.
So he was out riding his bike, got caught in the rain, and had the entirely reasonable thought, why can a raincoat not just put itself on me?
So it
That's
just came
how it
out of like that necessity. What do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention, right? He had
Yeah,
just
I
that
agree.
thought like, why couldn't this happen for me right now? Thus it was made.
That's how you come up with an idea. It's very entrepreneurial in the
Very
sense.
cool.
Yeah.
Smart people everywhere.
It's still a research prototype, better to an air compressor, so it's not done yet. But yeah,
Right.
it's for older adults with limited mobility, people recovering from surgery or injury, and anyone with arthritis or balance problems, basically. So.
Right, and that's a great application for this. I like in my limited worldview, I was just thinking for myself. I was like, yeah, I would like somebody to dress me, but there's a lot of people like this could really be a game changer for. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I have kids, so like I help them get dressed. It's also a
How many
struggle.
kids you got?
2.
Me too.
Oh, boys, girls?
The oldest is a boy, the youngest is a girl, and the youngest is just getting over that. I don't have to help her anymore with the clothing. She's 6 Korean age.
Okay.
Oh, Dad. Yeah, 5.
Wow, you are
International.
old.
I know.
My-
Don't look closely.
My oldest is almost 4, real age, not the fairy tale age. And
Fairy tale age.
and the youngest is almost 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, are you still kind of going through that a little bit with the younger?
The younger one, no, it's okay. He can do it by himself. He's very independent. But the youngest, of course, the oldest, yeah.
The oldest is 4. What's the youngest again?
almost 1.
Almost 1. Oh, so yeah, you're stuck with that for a while. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
you'll be doing that for a while.
But my oldest is okay. He can do it by himself.
By 4, that's good.
He
That's
likes
good.
mixing his socks, so he never wears matching socks, basically.
Very cool. A sign of creativity.
I think so, or just stubbornness. I don't know. No, he's cool. He's
I
cool.
mean, those kind of go hand in hand,
True.
to be honest.
So, but I thought you were smart, but your first answer was wrong.
Yeah,
so-
that was pretty bad, right?
But it's okay. It's okay. So let's move on to the next question because PD is getting angry at us for
Okay.
taking so.
Is he giving you a
chatting.
look?
We're chatting too much, right? So that's so the first one was Korean engineering making life a little easier. The next one is a completely different kind of care,
Okay.
and it connects sort of to my trip. So when you go on a trip, what do you miss the most of your home or your home life, or what is something that might break or feels
Oh.
unused after a while?
So if I'm not at home, I'm the only one who takes care of the plants. Like I like
Okay.
to grow like things we can eat.
Okay.
You know, and if I leave, so I took my kids with me to the U.S. in January this year, January and February for a long trip, and I knew it. My wife, I was like, "Hey, honey, why don't you just maybe once a week? All you got to do is water the plants." And I would call once a week. So, how the plants doing? Yeah. I
What
come back,
plants?
they're all like, "Blah,"
Oh.
every time.
Yeah, for me, it's either plants or my car tires feel a little soft after a long trip.
You know what? That's something people don't check enough.
No, I know.
People don't check that enough.
I don't check
the
it
air
enough.
pressure. Do you know, like, when the seasons change, you have to adjust that? I think a lot of people don't even realize that. That is so important. Check your air pressure. Otherwise, you're wasting gas money.
I'm going to check it today.
Right?
for sure.
See? I just made you nervous.
So,
Are we
let
talking about
me-
tire pressure?
No,
Oh,
we're
no,
not going
okay.
to talk about tire pressure. But in Edinburgh, in Scotland, there is a new hospital that has a weird kind of patient. Kinda.
Laura. No, not Laura.
It's not a mental hospital. No, it's not.
Oh, dear. Laura's taking a beating today.
So let me
Wasn't
get
me.
right to question number 2.
What is our second question? Quickly, get yourself out of the hole you're digging yourself.
Yes. Give me the jingle. There it is. Who are the patients at this brand new Edinburgh hospital? And no, it's not Laura.
So I got no clues other than it's in Scotland.
Yes.
It's
Shall
in
I
Edinburgh.
just give you the options? Maybe that makes
No,
it
I'm going to
easy
take a
for you.
random guess. You ready?
Okay.
An unnamed radio DJ.
Correct. No.
Okay.
Oh, she's gonna kill us.
I
when
know,
she comes.
this is
Anyways,
really-
2 weeks from now.
I heard you.
But let me give you the options.
Okay, give me some choices.
Number 1: vintage teddy bears and childhood toys repaired and returned to their owners.
At a hospital?
It's a new kind of hospital. Like
Okay. Oh, so it's think outside the box.
Yes.
Try to be smart. Right.
But a
I've
teddy
already
bear
had-
hospital, a teddy bear doctor is not a new thing. I heard about it before. That people bring
Seriously?
their broken toys, and then they get it fixed, like sewn back up. And
And
stuff.
they call it like a hospital.
Yeah, it's not
Roughly.
a trademark name, but
Right,
yeah, it's
right. But they're like, "You bring your broken things here. We'll fix them for you. We'll patch
Yeah.
them up. Oh, interesting. Okay, give me another choice because I.
Number 2, I guess your favorite is house plants.
Oh.
And then number 3, broken musical instruments from local schools.
Huh.
And number 4, injured seagulls from the harbor down at Leith.
All right, so we got 3. Oh no! All right, boy, I'm showing you how smart I am. We got 2 things that are living. We got plants and what was the fourth one? Some kind of bird.
Injured seagulls.
So
yeah.
seagulls, right?
Very Scottish.
Galameki. Busan Galameki.
Oh, also, yeah, very, very Busan-like. So.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you just got me there. The 2 other things are like not alive, like inanimate objects, like toys and what was the third one?
Broken musical instruments.
Instruments.
They don't have to be alive. It's just the hospital is just a
That's
name,
just
right?
that's kind of blowing my mind. I assume hospital must be living. I can't imagine like a teddy bear with like an IV in it, you know, like sneaking out for
No, but
outside.
a teddy bear with a rip in it that has to be sewn back up, right? Or their eye is missing, so they have to put in a new eye.
All right, you give me a lot of detail. I'm going with the teddy bear.
That is wrong.
Man, another hit to the head.
I like throwing you off. I should make them more harder, also for Laura. So the answer is number 2, houseplants.
Oh, for real. Oh, I am calling this doctor. Can I? I guess it's cheap to call long distance nowadays, right? Just
Is
call
that
over the
just
internet.
on
right?
WhatsApp or something? Oh,
Yes, something.
So it's
What's
called
in
the
it? I don't
Hilda Houseplant Hospital, and it's run by a woman named Rosanna Costello. And it's the first place of its kind in the United Kingdom. So
No
you
kidding.
walk in with your sad, drooping, yellowing plant that your wife didn't water,
Yep.
and it gets the full treatment. They take the patient history because they have to know what your wife didn't do when you're on vacation.
Right.
And then depending on the right diagnosis, it might get repotted, trimmed, cleaned, treated, or put into quarantine.
Put into quarantine? Like they're
Yeah.
actually like this plant needs to be separated.
Like, it
like,
might be full of like infectious bugs or so
I got
dangerous
that
to other
problem.
plants.
Yes. I got
For the
these-
plants or for yourself?
Both. Sorry. No, I mean, we're secrets. Only the plants that I'll share on the air. But yeah, so it's like these little black bugs. I can't get rid of them. And they just eat all through the leaves. I don't know what they are. I need the quarantine.
You need Hilda's
Yes.
Hilda's hospital.
Hilda Houseplant Hospital.
Hilda Houseplant
HHH.
Hospital. Yes.
I like it.
Oh.
Cool. So it sounds like, do you know how much it costs? Is it like is there
I have
any
no
kind of,
idea.
Yeah,
It would
okay.
be crazy. Like I don't think
probably
it's crazy
expensive.
expensive. Really?
I would guess. You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Oh, but you know, the UK healthcare system is famously affordable. So maybe it's part of that.
The NHS, yeah.
Yeah, the NHS is part of the NHS.
No, you have to enroll your plans first, and they have to pay.
Right. They gotta pay taxes?
Yeah, they have to pay taxes and stuff. I don't know how it works.
Okay, so arugula. We're going to go over your taxes for 2026. Good luck with that. Yeah.
Or like a 2-day plan, or
Right.
Actually, our most common patients are monsteras, because
What's that?
monstera is the very big leafy plant that people love to see because it looks kind of cool.
It looks like a monster, it sounds like, yeah?
Kinda.
Oh, that's
there
right
it is.
there.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
huge.
Well, she's strong. Look at it. She's just 2-fingering the plant and holding it like that.
I'm
It's very
guessing
heavy.
that's Hilda.
But,
Is that her? Is it?
okay,
Maybe.
that's Hilda. Oh, that's Hilda. Yes, that's
I'm
Hilda.
guessing. It's like her hospital.
Yeah.
Welcome to my hospital. Imagine like naming the hospital after yourself.
Yeah. No, her name was
Casey's
no, wait. Her name was Rosella, right?
Oh, you're right. You said
Rosanna
the director
Costello, yeah.
Costello. I remember Costello.
I don't know why she called it the Hilda Houseplant Hospital, but it's kind
Because
of
it's the HHH thing.
It rolls-
it's like
it rolls.
really, yeah. It's easy to remember. Sounds good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that monstera looks like a monster. So if those get out of control,
Yeah,
I mean,
people don't know how to grow them, so they always get out of control instead of like run up a moss pole or something. That's how you should really grow them. So they go
like
there.
they need support.
Yes, or else it's just going crazy and it kills the whole plant. Basically,
I will
So-
never buy that plant.
No,
I will
you can't
never.
eat it, right? Or like, what is
No,
a plant
yeah.
if you can't eat it?
Thank you. And I try to tell my wife, like, we eat these things. Do you like arugula?
Yeah, I like arugula
okay,
on
all
a
right.
sandwich. It's good.
Cilantro?
Yes.
My
Very-
cilantro's been failing miserably this summer. The heat has been destroying everything. So yeah, I need Hilda Hospital. I'll be making a trip.
Okay.
Well, Mark, this has been fascinating. Is there
glad you
anything
liked
else
it.
you want to add? About...
I think it was very nice talking to you.
It was nice
Are
talking
you
to
here
you.
next week as well?
I'm not here
Oh,
next week.
another
actually.
one.
Yes,
Oh.
you snuck another secret out of me. Mark's getting all of the secrets out of me. PD, make him stop. I'm telling all my secrets. Mark,
I'm gonna
it's been a
post them
pleasure.
online later. So
I know.
anyway, I'm glad you liked my my good news quiz. That my global news quiz.
Global news quiz,
Global news
yeah.
quiz,
So you'll be back next Monday.
I'll be back next Wednesday.
Why did I think today's Monday?
I don't know. I think it's the heat wave. That's why we have the
Yeah.
emergency alert. But
Jeez.
anyway, thank you for your time and good luck with the rest of the show.
I appreciate that, Mark. So Mark will be back next Wednesday,
Yes.
not Monday. Wednesday for Global News Quiz. A lot of fun. So definitely stay tuned for that next week as well. And man, I guess we got to wrap up already, huh?
Yes.
That's a quick first hour. All right. Well, we'll be back, of course, at 5 p.m. with more For My Busan. We got time for one more song, PD. Let's do this. Let's listen to Cocoa Water by Huiyin.
나른히 날 반겨주는 weekend 반쯤 내린 창에 비춰진 햇살 I fall down and down and down 작은 종이 배가 여기 물결을 따라 swimming
부산 영어 방송.
자갈치 시장의 활기찬 목소리, 영도 앞바다를 수놓은 은빛 윤슬, 우리가 지켜온 부산의 소중한 모습들입니다. 이제 부산은 그 이상의 내일을 준비합니다. 첨단을 달리는 에코 델타시티의 일상부터 가덕도 신공항의 하늘길, 그리고 유라시아와 북극을 잇는 북극 항로까지 세계를 향한 거침없는 도약, 그 엔진은 바로 부산 사람입니다.
우리가 부산입니다.
우리가 부산입니다.
우리가 부산입니다.
당신의 자부심이 부산의 미래를 만듭니다. 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 부산영어방송이 함께합니다. 모든 지식을 인공지능이 찾아주는 시대. 하지만 정답을 찾는 기술보다 중요한 것은 세상을 새롭게 바라보는 눈입니다. 예술을 경험한다는 것은 익숙한 세상을 새롭게 바라보게 하고, 예술을 교육한다는 것은 인공지능 시대에 맞는 인재를 키우게 합니다. 바다를 품은 자연과 활기찬 도시의 일상이 예술이 되고 영감이 되는 곳. 부산이라는 거대한 도화지 위에서 창의력이 피어나고 상상력이 자라납니다. 예술로 생각이 자라는 도시, 예술도시 부산. 이 캠페인은 창의적 사고로 예술을 키우는 동서대학교 앵커 사업단과 부산 영어방송이 함께합니다.
This summer is expected to be hotter than in previous years, so please take extra caution when spending time outdoors. To help prevent heat-related illness, check weather updates regularly and avoid outdoor activities during periods of extreme heat. If outdoor work or activities are unavoidable, please wear a hat or use a parasol, take regular breaks in the shade, and drink plenty of water. We also encourage everyone to look out for neighbors and family members who may be living alone. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of the Interior and Safety.
아직 어렵게 느껴지는 영어. 아이들 영어는 어떻게 챙기시나요? 부산 영어 방송이 준비한 어린이 영어 콘텐츠 세상. BeFM 키즈 영상 채널이 여러분을 찾아갑니다. 샘 해밍턴과 윌 벤저스 그리고 모모랜드 낸시가 함께하는 BeFM 키즈에서 영어로 듣는 부산 설화와 전래동화, 재밌는 파닉스 영어, 신나는 K-팝 영어까지 만나보세요. 우리 아이의 영어 실력과 창의력을 쑥쑥 키워줄 특별한 어린이 영어 채널 BeFM 키즈가 여러분을 기다립니다. 지금 바로 BeFM 키즈를 검색하고 구독해주세요.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
엄마가 얘기하는 거 따라해봐. 부산이 좋아요.
부산이 좋아요.
For my 부산.
For my 부산. 부산으로 오세요. For my 부산.
부산? For my 부산.
부산 하면 For my Busan.
하나, 둘, 셋.
부산 is good. For my 부산.
You are listening to For My Busan.
All right, welcome back. We are with For My Busan for the second half, and I am your host, KC and I was just talking about Gosu. I saw Gosu-nim. Hello, I wanted to say hi to you, but also we were talking about Gosu. This is like one of my favorite things. Mark was with us a moment ago for the Global News Quiz, and I admitted that my cilantro is not doing well this summer, being heavily abused by the heat of my veranda. So sad, so sad. If you have any tips out there to how to like take care of your plants in an apartment, please let me know. Yeah, I guess I'm talking about falling in love with my plants, right? Our topic today is falling in love, and all I can think about is my plants. Don't tell my wife I said that. So when you fall in love, however, what makes you fall for somebody? What makes you fall in love with a particular person? 여러분, 왜 사랑에 빠집니까? 얼굴이 이쁘고 잘생겼어? 그런 이유 있어요? 당연하죠. 노력이 좋아했어? 아니면 성격이 좋았어요? 사랑에 빠지는 이유 보내주세요. If you want to reach us here, you can send us a message at 샵9050 or pound 9050 for 101, or of course you can reach us for free on that NoTube chat over there. I see people chatting on. Ayo, 안녕하세요. Ice-T Nim and Benny Nim and everybody in there. Thank you for saying hi to me as well. You can reach us there. You can reach us on Kakao Talk. There's a lot to reach us on. And please, let me know why you fell in love with somebody, why you do fall in love with somebody, and give us a song too, and we'll play that later in the second half of For My Busan. But first, I'm very excited to get to our next segment. Let's go to Explore Busan. All right, so this is Explore Busan. I've already met Ange. I've already had the pleasure.
Yes.
But I'm going to say hello again.
Hi, Casey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. We were talking a bit before, and we were talking a little bit about where we're from, and we're also talking our love of cilantro. We've got a mutual love of that.
Yes.
But Explore Busan's not quite that, right? What do we do in Explore Busan?
Right. So Explore Busan is it's my favorite thing to do. I go around Busan and I explore different places, some that are quite well known to people and some that are lesser well known, and I introduce them to our listeners.
That sounds like a really fun, at the same time, a little bit of a pressure on that job, because you want to do a good job when you introduce it, right? You want to make something look its best, and you want to make people go there, right?
Absolutely. And I think what's been just so great about it is that there've been so many places that I've gone to for the first time as well.
Right.
So when I've gone, it's been my first impressions, and I'm a very excitable person.
I can see that.
So as soon as I get there, I'm like,
a lot of
go,
energy.
and I just hope that some of the places that I've introduced have really made people want to go there. Yeah.
I bet. Because they say, I believe the quote is, enthusiasm is infectious.
Yes, there we go.
Right.
So what is that?
So am I, actually. I'm kind of infectious, so please keep your distance. I've got 2 children. I do my best to wash my hands.
Yes.
You did shake my hand before. I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay, Casey.
Good luck today. I've had a bit of a sore throat issue for the last couple of days.
Oh, really? Something is going around.
You know what? I think it's all of the air conditioning, just like sitting in air conditioning, like
Absolutely.
day after day.
Yeah, 냉방병.
그런 거 있어요.
예, 맞아요. So,
안 좋아요. So get out and explore Busan, right?
Exactly. Get outside. Get into the hot air.
Okay.
And this week, of course, the biggest event that has been happening in Busan this week has been the 48th annual UNESCO conference.
Yes, the World Heritage Committee.
Yes, there we go.
Taking place at Bexco, I believe, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And if I'm not mistaken, today is the last day, I believe.
It is the last day. You might still be able to catch the last cregs of it if you go
It's
right now.
5:05.
Leave right now. If you're on your way, if you're going somewhere else, stop your car, turn around, and go the other way. Go to Bexco.
Right. It's well worth the trip, it sounds like.
It is, yes. So the whole theme of the entire conference this year was exploring K culture and K heritage.
Okay.
Which is just fabulous.
There's a lot to that, I
There
imagine.
is so much to that. And I think what was really, really awesome was that it was a big chance for Korea to go onto the world stage. As you know, popularity in Korea is really increasing.
Sure.
Other countries in the world are looking to Korea very, very closely now.
Right.
And so it was just a wonderful opportunity to just showcase something very, very special.
Right,
So,
okay.
yes, inside there was a lot going on. Of course, the exhibitions, different curators curating work. But outside, even though it was quite hot, it was
that
scorching.
plaza out there. Oh my gosh, that's like all concrete.
It
There's like
was
some trees,
scorching.
but I know exactly that location.
Yes.
It gets hot out there.
It does.
Beware if you do go.
It does get very, very hot out there.
Yeah.
But there were still some outdoor events happening this
Really?
weekend. There were, yes.
And people were there?
People were there because you could basically go inside for all the exhibitions and the speeches and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But then at the end of the day, just to kind of round everything up, they had 2 different parades on Saturday and Sunday, which
Like
were just
parade?
parades, yes, in the square.
Oh dear.
Oh no, Casey.
Like what kind of like people had to wear like a particular kind of clothing, like
Yes.
traditional clothing?
It was
Oh my
just
gosh.
fabulous. Truly, truly fabulous.
Okay, we got some video there on
There you go.
on the tube.
Yes.
Oh my god, it must have been so hot wearing that.
It was. It was. It was
Did you wear
hot.
that as well?
No. I took the photos. I wasn't wearing those clothes. But yes, I think they deserve a huge round of applause
Yeah,
for what
real.
they did.
That's
Yeah.
dedication to your culture.
100%.
Do you think those swords are real? There's like swords and sheaths there.
You know, I think that they committed so intensely to everything. I wouldn't be surprised if it was
Cool.
real.
I would like
Yeah.
to. I would like to hold one and see like how heavy they are.
See how heavy they are.
Excuse me, sir. Can I hold your sword?
Can I pull out your knife?
Yeah, right. Probably don't ask that, right?
Yes.
Especially on a hot day. If somebody's already annoyed, like,
yeah.
get away.
But they really had the poker face, the game face going.
For
It
real?
was awesome.
Yeah.
So at this event, as I already said, K heritage and K culture took front and center. And it was very, very fitting that we spoke to one of the exhibitors, actually. So I caught up with a few people on the way while watching the parade and going inside. And our first exhibitor, Mrs. Gang, was focusing on K heritage using digital media.
Oh.
And she took the time to chat about what you could see and do there. So let's take a listen. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 저희는 한국에 HBIM이라는 부스를 운영을 하고 있습니다. 헤리티지 빌딩 인포메이션 모델링이라 해서 3D 모델링과 헤리티지 인포메이션을 결합한 그런 사업을 지금 진행하는 것을 홍보를 하고 있습니다. 그 디지털 헤리티지가 이제 과거에 수리됐던 이력, 그다음에 사진, 도면, 그 다음에 수리 수리 지금까지 과정, 그 다음에 부재별로 가지고 있는 특성들 이런 것들이 모두 인포메이션으로 이제 3D 모델하고 결합돼서 저장된 것을 이제 현재 수리에서도 이제 활용할 수 있는 자료로 제공을 하고 있고 또 하나 이제 그걸 이제 미래에 그런 보존을 위한 그런 자료로도 지금 구축을 하고 있습니다.
예. 방문객은 많이 와셨어요?
네, 엄청 많이 오셔가지고 지금 오늘 지금 준비했던 뭐 기념품이나 이런 물량이 지금 다 떨어져 가는데 예, 저희가 지금 관람객 규모를 보고 오늘 물량을 조금 더 늘릴 예정입니다.
예. 그러면 혹시 외국인 사람들이 또 많이 방문했습니까?
외국인 분들보다는 지금 한국인 분들이 더 훨씬 많으신 것 같고 외국인 분들은 아무래도 컨퍼런스 쪽에 참여를 많이 하고 계신 것 같습니다. 아예 전문 통역사도 지금 배치를 하고 있습니다.
너무 감사합니다. 너무 좋은 하루 되세요. 네, 감사합니다.
Wow.
Yes.
That was a long conversation you had there.
It was. It was fabulous. It was very, very interesting what she was actually saying.
Yeah, what was she telling us basically?
So she was in charge of an exhibition about digital media, so
Okay.
3D modeling and AI. And basically what you could do at her booth was that you could see the digital evolution from Korea, from the past to now, and then they make predictions about the future as well.
Oh, cool. Like there's like an old bit on like a talk show where like they read from an envelope and see the things in the future. That's what
Yes.
I'm imagining something from 1970s television. How
There you
old
go.
am I?
Oh, I don't
Dear.
know what that
Oh,
show
dear.
is. Oh, no.
Johnny Carson. Yeah, I don't know. Where did that come from? So,
Okay, but hey, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they're predicting the future.
Yes, and showing the past as well. And it's all done through 3D modeling.
Very
using
cool.
digital media, which I just found so exciting. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not really a digital fundi, I would say, but I do really enjoy seeing these kinds of futuristic kind of things, you know.
Well, this is like bouncing ideas off of somebody, right? It's always interesting when you get somebody else's impression of something and you're like, oh, that seems reasonable or that's completely insane. That's not going to happen.
1000%.
Right?
Yeah. And I think that some of the predictions that they were making were really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like it's all
Like
about
positive predictions?
Yeah, all about the development of Busan, basically.
Okay,
And
so it was very Busan focused.
it was very Busan focused.
It wasn't like what lottery number I should pick next week.
No,
Or,
unfortunately not,
okay.
Casey. Otherwise, I mean, I would have.
If you got any tips, let me know.
I'll let you know. So, Casey, did you visit the exhibition at all?
I didn't.
Oh no.
I didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been working a little bit.
Okay.
A little
okay.
bit.
Yes.
But now that I've seen it, and they've talked about it here at the station before I was hosting as well, and I heard so much about it, I was like, oh man, I really missed out, didn't I?
Yes, but you know, it was very, very busy, especially on the weekend.
I heard.
Yes. So many people, and even Mrs. Gang said more Koreans than foreigners were actually visiting the exhibition.
Wow.
Which she was very, very surprised about.
They expected the opposite?
They did. Yeah,
wow.
because they thought that, the interest in K culture and K heritage would probably attract more foreign visitors, but Korean people were there in their troves. It
That's
was
cool.
amazing.
That means, that means it's something that people really connected with, right?
Absolutely.
Like something people wanted to explore more, even if it's like your own culture. There's so much about our own cultures we don't know, right?
Absolutely. And I think that so many people can relate to that kind of thing.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Know nothing about American culture.
Nothing about South Africa.
Right? That's how it goes.
So it was my first time on this day, and it was really, really busy. So the restaurants outside were all packed. The departments...
Restaurants outside as well?
Yes.
So this area you were in, this square here?
So over here, this was very open, but there were like coffee shops, and then across the way, restaurants were just packed with everything.
Across from the parking lot.
Yes, there you go.
So they didn't have like pop-up restaurants here.
No.
I
It
can't
was
imagine
too
like
hot.
cooking. Yeah, right. Yes, barbecue outside.
Yes, and if you are lucky, if you actually missed the exhibition, you can pop on over to the department store. There's a whole section dedicated to K Heritage souvenirs.
Oh, wow, okay.
So if you couldn't
Smart
get
timing.
anything from here, you can just pop on over there and you can get it there.
Oh, so like similar kinds of things, like traditional
Yes.
kind of like clothing items
Yes,
or
there you
like
go.
accessories or things like that?
100%.
The
Because of,
swords, could you buy the swords?
I don't think you could buy the swords, unfortunately. They would be on display,
year,
though.
Next year.
But so as I was wandering around, I actually met up with a person who was from an NGO in
Oh, wow.
Austria. So the whole conference was actually not just for, UNESCO members and UNESCO committee. It was also opened up to other delegates from all over the world,
Oh, cool.
from NGOs, from different organizations. And I actually spoke to our next interviewee, Herbert, who works for an NGO in Austria. He has traveled to various UNESCO conferences.
Okay.
And he said Korea did it the best. Oh. So let's take a listen to what he had to say. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you today, sir?
Very fine.
When did you arrive in Korea, sir?
17th of July.
And what brings you here?
UNESCO. I'm not on the committee. I'm observer of this. The Ange organization.
Yes.
And I attend this meeting and I listen to the speeches. Very interesting.
Lovely, sir. So what was your experience of the K Heritage House and the entire layout here in Korea?
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Yes. The whole thing is very good. Good architectural design, yes.
Okay. And what was your favorite part of it?
Inside, about wood construction.
Oh, wood construction.
Yes, they have a little wood construction, and they explain, and this is very important because wood is a material which goes very easy, very good, and they showed very good examples of wood construction. Yes.
If you compare it to the other events that you've been to in the world, would you say that it's one of the best?
Yes, it's one of the best.
Is this your first time in Korea?
Yes.
And what is your overall impression of Busan and the country?
Tell you from the first impression, nice architect, very well designed, very good execution labor, beautiful construction work. Just it's a good, nice building.
Lovely. Thank you so much, sir, and have a lovely day.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. Yes.
So that was Herbert, and you
yes.
guys were not speaking Korean.
No, we were
I was
speaking English.
surprised. I expected another Korean interview.
Yes, no. So Herbert was from Austria.
Right.
So he just explained a little bit about his opinions. So 유네스코 진짜 많이 다녔어요. 유네스코 컨퍼런스 같은 거. 예, 많이 다녔는데
네.
이거 최고였어요. 진짜.
부산에요.
예, 한국 최고 했습니다.
부산 최고.
네, 부산 최고, 한국 최고.
한국 최고.
He said that the buildings were just so beautiful and the architecture was just so stunning. It was very, very impressive for him. 첫 소감은 진짜
I was going to say, can you do this? All
대박이다.
right, buildings, 건물, architecture,
건물.
건축. I was translating.
어휘가 약간 부족할 수도 있는데 이해해 주세요.
와.
그 제일 신기한 거는
네.
그 우드랑 만드는 것을 제일 신기했어요.
나무?
예. 나무, wood, yeah, from trees.
Oh.
So what Koreans did in the past with wood, he found that very, very interesting. And he said that was the most impressive part of the whole
This
entire
is what
exhibition.
we're looking at here
There you go.
on the tube.
Yeah. They actually did that in real time.
So
직접.
they're building like a table or something?
Yeah.
It looks
They're
like?
building, it looked like they were building like parts of a boat or something.
Oh,
That's
so
what
that
it looked
table is
like.
just for a working space.
Yes, that's a workbench.
Ah.
Yeah. So they did
You can
this.
tell I don't work.
They did this in real time.
It's a table.
Really crazy.
Yeah.
So he found this the most impressive part of it. He said the layout was beautiful. He loved everything. The speeches were very 감동적이다.
Is that kind of like deep, like kind of meaningful, moving?
Very moving, very interesting, very informative. And he just said that Korea, on the whole, 진짜 아주 잘했어요.
Oh.
Yeah, he loved it. He loved it, 100%.
I love Herbert.
Yes, I love Herbert too. He was very, very fun.
He sounds like a nice guy.
He is. He
And
is.
He's got a lot of experience. So, like, you can take his word. You know, he's been to a bunch of these conferences, he said, right?
He has.
So, like, he's been around. He's seen these. He's had a lot of experience. And he says, if this is number one, you can believe that
you
this
can
is number
believe
one.
it.
Very cool.
Very
I
cool.
really am curious what they're making there. So when you said boat, I can see that they have like a frame set up now with
They
like an
do.
arch on it.
Yes.
So I wonder if that's what they're doing.
They might have been, yeah. I haven't gone to see the finished product. If anyone has, please let us know what the
Now
end
it's
product
like
was.
a 3-story like sailing ship by
There
now.
you go. We
It's,
can
like,
get in the
gigantic.
ark.
Just 3 people built it.
So, Casey, do
Yeah.
you have a favorite part of Korean history or heritage?
You know what? Like, I think because we're looking at this and like Herbert's kind of conversation about an appreciation for the arts, the thing that always like I enjoyed the most and will catch my eye anytime I'm near an art gallery or even in a subway station sometimes, if I catch like Korean traditional painting, I'm always like, ooh, I want to look.
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah, that's my
me
thing.
too. Yeah, artwork, definitely.
I wanted to know what they're called. So the minhwa, are you familiar with minhwa?
Minhwa.
Minhwa
yes.
is like folk painting.
Yes.
So that's like the scenes of people, right?
Right.
And then also sansuhwa.
I don't know that one.
That's the landscapes.
Okay.
So I actually bought my mom like a combination of the two.
Lovely.
I don't know like how old it is. This could be worth like millions of dollars and I have no idea.
Hey.
I bought it outside like Gwangan Station. There used to be like a place that sold these like old artworks.
Amazing.
And I was like, I want that one because it looked like that kind of art to me.
Yes.
Who knows how old it is.
Wow.
And I got it like made up nice and fancy in a frame. And now it's in my mom's house in South Carolina in the United States. So the first thing when
That's
people see
amazing.
when they walk in the doors is beautiful.
Folk and
It's like,
landscaping
minhwa,
painting.
sansuhwa.
That's amazing.
And I'm so proud of that. Because I paid like,
Lovely.
I think, Iman on. I think I paid like $20.
Hey. Your mom will probably keep it forever.
Yeah, she loves it. So.
I love it too. That
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
I wish I could show you. I'll take a picture.
Take a picture, definitely.
So that counts. So this is what we're talking about.
Yes. So one of the big things about the whole parade on this day was it focused on the Joseon Tongshinsa. Are you familiar with that?
I'm going to say yes, but my face is going to let you know I have no idea.
Okay, that's okay. So during the Joseon time period after the Imjin War, the relationship between Japan and Korea kind of, basically just fell apart.
Okay, so
And
this is where things went awry.
Yes, and this is where Korea and Japan tried to better relations between them.
Okay.
And so what they would do is they would send delegates from Korea to Japan, along with artwork, literature, clothes, culture.
Like the best of us. Like this is the best
everything.
of things that we produce.
Yes, sending
Right.
it all over to Japan
Right, okay.
at the time and just trying to promote better relations between the two.
I see.
And the most important part about this was that all of these delegations left from Busan. They all left from Busan.
Because that makes sense, because it would probably be one of the biggest ports, especially
There you
at that
go.
time.
1,000%.
Right,
So they
okay.
left from Busan and then they would arrive in Japan.
Right.
And then they would go inland into the capital and then produce all of their things that they had brought with them.
I see.
It's Korean clothing, Korean culture, Korean food customs, all of those kinds of things. So this is why this parade on this day was so important.
Gotcha.
It kind of felt like a big wrap-up of the entire heritage site, the entire heritage, exhibition coming
Right.
all together. So
So
why?
this is referred to as Tongshinsa.
Yes, the Joseon Tongshinsa.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. I
And
will remember that.
between 1607 and 1811, I think there were about 30 or 40 delegations that would go. And at a time, 250 to 300 officials would head over.
From Busan to
Yes,
Japan.
Yes.
That's a lot of people. Think
A
about
lot
like
of
the
people.
boats back then.
Yes.
That's a lot of people in a boat.
Scholars,
Oh, dear.
artists, musicians, dancers, all of these kinds of people would be part of the
Wow.
delegation.
Right.
All the way to Japan.
Do you think Do you think, because that's it's like a boat trip. It's going to take a while. Do you think they entertained each other, or they're like, I don't want to entertain right now. This is my job. Let's just be quiet on this boat.
I think that they would have probably just been so excited to share their things. They would have probably practiced. Practiced the whole time, trying to get, everything perfect to show.
Right.
So, I could just imagine that would have been the atmosphere on the ship.
A lot of practice.
Yeah.
Hey, keep it down over here. I'm trying to juggle, or I don't know.
There you go. So now also on this day during the parade, there were so many people, foreigners and Korean. Boogie was also there.
Oh, my buddy.
Yeah, our Busan mascot Boogie, he was also there.
Oh, there is.
There you go. There
Is
were
that you with Boogie?
That is me with Boogie. I'm wearing a hat and I look so different. There were news channels from abroad. There were English people. There were English interpreters for the event. It was so, so stunning.
Cool.
And our last interview of the day was actually part of the Malaysian delegation to UNESCO. And he took the time to chat to me about his opinions of the entire exhibition and what he thought. Let's take a listen. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. So what brings you to this UNESCO exhibition today?
Okay, I was part of the Malaysian delegation to the UNESCO World Heritage Committee session, and we were introduced. There's a K-Heritage exhibition here. So they said they portray the different types of Korean heritage. So since I already in Busan, it's a one-stop center. So I want to explore the Korean heritage in the exhibition here.
Lovely. And what was the most interesting part about the Korean heritage that you saw?
For me, the whole exhibition is interesting as well. How the Korean people exhibit their traditional, their culture, the new inscription, and how even the kids experience as well. So when I look at the queue, it's like I have to wait until early morning, the long queue. So I also feel the love of the Korean people to their heritage. So that's also attracted me to go and visit the exhibition.
Yes. So is there anything that is similar for you in Malaysia to what you saw today from Korea?
Yeah, I mean, there's one mass culture in Korea. So in Malaysia, there's one culture called the Mameri culture.
Yes.
So a similarity can be seen here. We do have a Korean culture in Malaysia. The Korean foods are plenty in Malaysia.
Lovely.
Yeah, and of the K-pop culture.
Yes. And is this your first time in Korea?
Yeah, exactly, first time.
Wow, and what do you think?
Great.
Just amazing.
Yeah, sarangyo.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Sanjay, and I hope that you have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So nice.
Yes, Sanjay from Malaysia.
Which is a place we would both love to go to, right?
Absolutely, one day.
Yeah,
it's on the list.
We'll work on that.
It's on the list, yeah. So it was Sanjay's first time in Korea, and as you can hear from the interview, he was just so excited.
Yeah,
Truly.
right. I know that. Do you remember the first time you came to Korea?
I do.
Yeah, I was kind of overwhelmed. Were you?
I was very overwhelmed.
And I had a lot of expectations that I don't know where they came from.
Yeah.
And almost all of them were wrong.
I had no expectations
you had none.
at all. Yeah,
Gotcha.
so that was
That's
a
even
good.
like-
It was
yeah.
a good way, you know, but everything was just overwhelming and big and beautiful and wonderful.
Yes.
So he said that it was an opportunity he couldn't pass up to come to Korea, and he said that what he really found amazing was that he could feel the love of Koreans for Korea.
Right?
Yeah, because of the numbers that they came into this exhibition.
As you said, they didn't even expect that many.
No.
Even the Korean administration that set the whole event up, they're like,
Yeah.
wow, we didn't expect this many people.
2-hour wait to get inside. That was the line.
I don't know if I'd sit in the line for 2 hours.
Crazy. But he just said that it was just so lovely. And he also really appreciated and admired the way that children were also being brought up to basically love their country, love their culture, love their history. He found that very, very admirable.
Yeah, because that's not something, education, of course, is different in every country.
Mm-hmm.
And just speaking from my own experience as an American, we have a weird kind of understanding of our own history that very swings along a pendulum, what is taught in school and what is not taught in school.
Yes.
And I don't know, when Korea has, as they say, 5,000 years of history, and it's largely agreed upon. I'm sure there's things that, also people disagree too, but to a large degree, when you have a kind of more common understanding, it's got to be a little easier to kind of grasp that.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And kind of feel connected to that. So that's really cool. I'm kind of envious of that.
Yeah, and he said that it was just fabulous to see.
Yeah.
He also mentioned that in Malaysia, there's a bit of a similarity between Korean culture. The Malaysian mask culture is very, very similar to talchum in Korea. Yeah, so
I know
that
that
was
word.
very interesting. There you go.
That's the mask thing.
Yes, the mask
Mask
dancing.
dance.
There you go.
Chum, of course,
So he
chum.
said that it was very, very similar.
Cool.
Similar in Malaysia as well. They've got a similar kind of vibe there as well.
Right, okay.
Yeah, which I found wonderful. And he really said that he loved his time in Korea and he didn't want to go back home.
I know that feeling completely.
Me too.
Yeah, I know that feeling
Never
well.
going back.
I said it actually to Mark earlier. I
There
was
you
like,
go.
Never going back.
Never going back.
So we'll probably talk about that too.
So, Casey, on that note, are there any similarities, would you say, between Korean heritage and history and back home for you?
So actually, my first thought was no.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought was no because we were just talking about education. I was like, education is there's so much that's not discussed in my country
Mm-hmm.
and the true origins of, the place that I lived in. So my first thought was no, but then, you mentioned like chum.
Yeah.
And dance. And there's so many connections between American music and Korean contemporary music.
Yeah.
Which is a big part of like current K culture. Like a lot of crossover between like, let's say, soul music and R&B music and pop music and rock music. There's like so much modern connection between American culture and Korean culture. Sometimes it's hard to separate.
Yeah.
Like what Koreans contribute to American culture too.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like both ways. So yeah. Actually, I do. Suddenly, I feel yes.
There you go. You see, making you think about some things that you wouldn't have originally.
You guys are hurting my brain today. I don't know how to think today.
Yeah, in South Africa, 우리 남아공에서는요.
Yeah.
마스크도 조금 있어요.
아, 그런 거 있어요?
네, 탈춤 같은 거는 또 있고 우리 트라이브가 엄청 많아서 문화가 엄청 많아서 마스크 같은 것도 너무 많아요. 엄청 많이 쓰고 네, 조금 비슷해요. 한국이랑.
그 마스크 입을 때 그거 입어요? 마스크 입어요? 쓰다.
쓸 때.
모자처럼.
네.
그 마스크 쓸
때는
그거는 바로 춤해요? 아니면 그거 공연하는 거 있어요?
약간 공연이랑 연기 같은 거 하고 그리고 그 후에는 춤 추고 있어요. 네. 제가 해본 적이 없는데 많이 봤습니다. 네, 그거 사실 특징이에요. 남아공 가면은.
어렸을 때도 많이 봤어요?
예. 우리 그거 너무 쉽게 볼 수 없는데 그 공연 같은 거나 예약하면은 볼 수 있어요. 네, 너무 좋아요. 아주 좋아요. So, yeah, I really, really enjoy that as well.
한국말 잘하죠?
케이시도 잘해요.
난 끝. That's it.
Oh gosh, but anyway, so I just think it's very, very interesting how history can kind of connect us together.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
like I think in some ways we are all just connected.
It's this earth we're on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's this round world that we're on.
Right? We can't get off. I mean, we might get off it. Some of us might get off it in the future. But I kind of hope we don't. I hope there's no rush for that.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think that we just have so many beautiful things about every country, you know.
I agree.
And I'm so happy that Korea is getting the recognition it deserves.
Unbelievable, right? Because like I've lived here for like 20 years and the difference in recognition about Korean culture in general over a span of 20 years, I can't believe how much that has changed.
It has exploded.
Right?
And I think that finally 드디어 사람들 다 볼 수 있어요.
드디어.
한국이 얼마나 멋있고 얼마나 좋고.
네.
그거 너무 좋아요. Yeah. I'm really happy about it. Yeah. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. 말이
5 out of 5 rating.
너무 이뻤어요. Well,
5
Ange.
out of 5 rating.
Yeah,
1000%. Yeah.
So next year, I'll be sure. There is no next year, right? This
There
is
is
like
no
a once-
next year, Casey.
I know, I blew it.
You might be able to catch the last dregs, or you can go back and watch our broadcasts.
I highly suggest that because it's been well covered here at BeFM. I think every day. We've talked about it every day that I've been here the previous week as well. So you can see bits and pieces of our fantastic reporters going out there working hard for you, bringing
There
us
you
all
go.
this fascinating stuff
It
that's
was
going on.
lovely. It was a wonderful, wonderful opportunity.
And you can also watch it from the convenience of your air conditioning.
You can. There you go. You can
like
listen
Ange
to
was
it
actually
too.
out there. She was.
Yeah, I was out there.
Wow.
But
Fantastic.
cheers. 5 out of 5 rating for me, and truly once in a lifetime.
Well, I'm so glad that you got to share that with us because
Thank you.
now I feel terrible because I didn't go.
No, that's okay, Casey. You'll be okay.
Let that be a lesson.
There
Let
you
that be a
go.
lesson. Take advantage of all the wonderful things that happen where you live.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Ange, this has been a lot of fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it.
Casey. I did.
And you'll be back next Wednesday.
I will, and I'll see you then.
Well, you won't see me, perhaps,
Yes.
but you might see somebody. I'll keep that under wraps for now.
Yes.
But this was Explore Busan with Ange. She's here every Wednesday. And, I just had a blast. I'm sure you did too.
Thank you.
So stay tuned for that next Wednesday as sure. And shall we take a song break? Does this sound like a song time? Oh, this is a good choice. This is a good way to end it. We've talked about how we're all together on Earth. Let's listen to Together by Jannabi.
다른 품던 그 말로 멋진 옷을 지어 입곤 텅 빈 방에 누워 잠이 낮았지 이름도 모르는 꽃에 내 멋대로 붙여본 꽃말 손대지 말아요 그저 눈으로만 바라봐요 나는 너의 음악이고 그런 마음 한 줄이야 때가 되면 내 마음에 시퍼렇게 남을 거야 또 기다림은 저 별의 빛 우주를 건너는 달을 너에게 하고픈 말은 하루에 딱 반씩 접어 몇 밤 더 지새면 까지도 가는데 천 번을 접어야지만 하게 되는 슬픈 사연 천둥 같은 한숨 타면 너의 곁에 떠오르나 나는 너의 음악이고 그런 마음 한 줄이야 때가 되면 내 귓볼에 찬란히 매달릴 거야 또 기다림은 저 별의 빛 우주를 건너는 달을 되면 내 마음에 축제처럼 열릴 거야 또 기다리는 저 별의 빛 우주를 건너
Can you hear it? Feel the sound of Busan. Your city, your story, your vibe. Tune into For My Busan.
Welcome back to For My Busan. This is Keisha McKeever with you, and I'm still getting over Ange. She's so cool. So much personality. If only I could meet her again sometime, perhaps. That would be cool, right? Well, in the meantime, I've got to get to our Busan playlist. Let's do our first part for now. I've got some texts that I want to talk about. We've been talking about falling in love, right? I want to know when you fall in love. What makes you fall for somebody? So I've got some messages I would like to share. We've got Gusam Yukonim who says, for me, personality is the most important. If someone is kind and makes me laugh, I think I can easily fall in love. I totally understand that feeling. And the song to go with that is 웃어요 by Lisang. Oh, 상시et 어려워요. Lisang. Yeah. That's the one I got to work on. Also, Tiny Nim says, I think it's the way they treat other people. If someone is respectful and caring, that's very attractive to me. Yeah, oh, so we're going like personality seems to be the thing here. Tiny Nim says, You've Got a Friend in Me by Randy Newman would be the song to go with that. That's a good choice as well. Benny Nim says, I think 성격, 외모, 능력, vibe as well. That makes me fall in love for sure. So like all of these things combined, huh? Benny Nim says the song request would be 검은 고양이 by Turbo or Love by SES. So 2 choices there. Can you do that? Is that legal? Can you send us 2 requests? Well, I guess I can't stop you. You did it. Let's see who else we got here. 착한 맛던지네스 동계님 says 저는 첫눈에 맞아야 사랑에 빠져요. 외모 바다는 흑흑. And the song to go with this is Cascada, Every Time We Touch. Now that sounds like a romantic song to me. That sounds like a really romantic choice. Sounds like goes very well with your message. Matchachanim says, I think I'd totally fall for someone if they remembered the little things I said and actually followed up on them. Wow, that's like a true test that somebody really cares about you, right? They actually remember and later do something about it. And the song request for this would be Janabi의 November Rain. That's another November Rain makes me think of another band. I think I'm showing my age. Janabi의 November Rain. Cool. 1491님 says 사랑에 빠지는 이유는 정해졌지 않아요. 서로의 일상을 매일 공유하다 보면 어느새 서로에게 스물둘 oh my gosh, this is so hard to read. 스물둘이었고 없었으는 안 될 주제가 되죠. Oh my gosh. This is like poetry. This is like literature. You wrote me literature. 잔잔하게 감정이 싹 드는 것이 바로 사랑의 시작, 사랑의 새로운 시작 아닐까 싶어요. Wow, you just broke my brain. I really am impressed by that. Do I understand what that meant? Yes, I got you. I know what you're feeling there. 황 작가님 says, 사랑에 빠지는 이유. 멋지니까. If somebody's like really cool, right? That kind of feeling. 멋지니까. Okay, for this, the song request would be, 사회 어땠을까요? 들려주실까요? Oh my gosh. Did I get that even close? Yeah? Close enough? Oh my gosh. This is like a reading test. I appreciate it. Send me more reading tests. This is good for my reading ability. I'm working on it. You can text us here at 샵9050 or pound 905 for a measly 101. Or, of course, you can reach us for free on Kakao Talk or the YouTube live chat. I hope my accent when reading is as cute as it was yesterday. I appreciate it. I tell you what, let's get to 2 songs, shall we? Let's get this playlist started. We're going to do 어땠을까 by Psy first, and that's going to be followed by Love by SES.
내가 그때 너 잡았더라면 너와 나 지금보다 행복했을까 마지막에 너 안아줬다면 어땠을까 Yo, check 나의 옛사랑 가끔 난 너의 안부를 속으로 묻는다 그리고는 혼자씩 웃는다 희미해진 그때 기억을 빈잔에 붓는다 잔이 차고 넘친다 기억을 마신다 그 기억은 쓰지만 마신다 그 시절 우리의 도수는 거의 웬만한 독주보다 높았어 보고 또 봐도 보고팠어 사랑을 해도 서로에게 고팠어 목 말랐어 참 우리 좋았었는데 헤어질 일이 없었는데 지금보다 행복했을까 마지막에 널 아침 홀딱 잠게 창문을 닫지 우리는 마치 창밖의 참새처럼 잠들기 싫어하는 애처럼 초등학생처럼 아무도 없는데 아무도 모르게 아무도 못 듣게 귀 속에 말을 해 그 시절 우리의 온도는 거의 저 밑에 적도보다 높았어 썩났어 감기도 아닌 것이 열났어 온몸에 어디든 귀를 갖다 대면은 맥박 소리가 귓가에 그날의 너의 소리가
그땐 사랑이 뭔지 몰랐어 사랑이 사랑인 줄 몰랐어 혼자서 그려본다 헤어지지 않았더라면 어땠을까
내가 그때 널 잡았더라면 너와 난 지금보다 행복했을까 마지막에 널 안아줬다면 너와 나 지금까지 함께 했을까 눈앞에서 살진 않지만 눈 감으면 살고 있다른 사람 품 안에서 같은 추억하면서 어땠을까 곁에 있진 않지만 내 몸이 기억하고 있다른 사람 품 안에서 같은 추억하면서 어땠을까
왜 그랬을까 그땐 사랑이 뭔지 몰랐어 사랑이 사랑인 줄 몰랐어 혼자서 그려본다 헤어지지 않았더라면 어땠을까
내가 그때 널 잡았더라면
Welcome back to For My Busan. You just heard Love by SES. So I guess sometimes if you do send in 2 song requests, one of them might be honored. Well done. So I hope you enjoyed that. And today we are talking about love, right? We're talking about why we fall in love. So I've got some text I would like to share with you. But before I do that, I also want to remind you, don't forget, we've got our summer special event. And if you want to send in submissions, that's got to be done by next Wednesday. You only got 1 week left. August 5th, send in your submissions for that. You can check it for more details on the NoTube feed there. And we're actually going to air the choices, the winners, on that same week, Friday, August 7th. So get your ideas out there. Send us your messages. And the messages I've got today that I'd like to share with you, let's go to, Binblinim first. Something like sweetness makes you fall in love with somebody. Yeah, sweetness. I think a lot of this goes back to personality, right? We're talking about personality mostly. Gosunim. Can I say cilantro? Can I call you cilantro? Do you prefer, what's the other term? Coriander? Or Gosunim says 사랑에 빠지는 이유. 이상형을 많으면, 이상형 많으면 사랑에 빠지지 않을까? So that's more of a question. PD, can I ask 이상형? What does that? Would that be like, is it personality related? Is it like a positive? It means like the object of your affection. So it's like kind of like ideal type? It's your ideal type. So 이상형을 많으면. So if you meet your type. So if you meet like the person you're looking for. 신기해요. Do we all have that option? I wonder. Because we all have like a type in mind, right? Don't we? Candy Nim says, I don't think it's about looks or money. I usually fall in love when I feel comfortable being myself. Oh, if I can talk to someone for hours without pretending to be someone else, that's when I start to like them. And the song that would go with that is I Don't Care by Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy's pretty kind of in your face, right? That's kind of very energetic. So Candy wants to be yourself. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, when you can be yourself, when you can feel comfortable around somebody. Okay, let's see. Chorok Usan Nim says, I like people who work hard for their dreams. Passion and confidence are more attractive than looks. Ooh, yeah, you know what they do say? Confidence is very attractive, right? The song to go with that, Born This Way by Lady Gaga. There's a lot of interesting choices here. Shall we pick a winner? All right, let's do this. Have we got a drum roll ready? Today's winner, here we go. 1491 Nim. 축하합니다. All right, so you got a prize on the way. Awesome. Unfortunately, I think we don't have time for a song request. You know why? This Dr.McKeever, he's knocking on the door. So he wants to get in here and say something today. Shall we make time for Dr. McKeever? Let's do this. It's time for Dr. McKeever. Welcome to Dr. McKeever. In this segment, a very intelligent gentleman has just entered the room. His name, Dr. McKeever. He's got so much knowledge that he's going to be able to pick up this one dictionary right here. And today it's actually a physical dictionary. No phone today. Dr. McKeever came prepared. Dr. McKeever is myself. I'm going to randomly flip through this amazing dictionary. Oh, I chose a Russian dictionary today. Oh, dear. Oh, well, you know, Monday I had a Korean phrase. Yesterday I had an English phrase. Why not? Well, let's try Russian today. I'm going to pick right through this amazing dictionary, find a random word or phrase, and I'm going to tell you everything I know about this word. Everything I know, which is a lot, because I'm a doctor. So if you happen to know anything about this word or phrase, or it means anything to you, let me know. Send us something in the chat, and I'll see if I can converse with you, as a doctor does. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to flip to... Okay. Oh, that's numbers. The number... No, not numbers. I don't want numbers. Let me try that again. Oh, there we go. Like magic. Today's word is davai. Davai. Oh, davai. I haven't heard that in a while. If you're not familiar, the word davai is Russian for many things. In fact, I learned this word from hearing it over and over again. If I were to translate davai, I would say maybe like let's do this or let's go or come on. 한국말로 어떻게 할까요? 하자, 가자, 하자. 특히 하자. 특히 할 때 하자. But also sometimes like, 거기 갑시다. 가자. davai. Yeah, davai is like such a useful phrase. I actually am proud that I know it because it stuck with me from many years of experience. I lived in Moldova a long, long time ago, the country of Moldova. I learned Russian over a period of like a year or so. And I heard this phrase again and again. And to me, it seemed to be like the best response to almost anything. Somebody tells you, makes a suggestion, let's do this. Davai. Davai. And it just kind of made me want to like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. It kind of talked me into many things that I'm not sure I would have done if somebody had not said davai. You know what? This reminds me of something. Last year, a friend of mine contacted me through another friend about playing songs by a band named Kino. And I don't know if you're familiar with this band. This is a supremely famous band in Russia. The singer and songwriter of the band was a Korean-Russian guy named Victor Choi, or Choi Victor, or Victor Tsoi. And he unfortunately passed away in a car accident in 1990 on August 15th. And this was an unbelievable impact that he left on Russian music. So that day is kind of a really still important day for a lot of Russian music fans. So therefore, last year on August 15th, we played some Kino songs at a club in, I guess it was like the Suyong, Gwangan area. And it was packed with people from all over, but especially people from Russia. And they were so happy to hear this music because it was so important to them. And you know what I heard? A lot of times when we were starting off a song, davai. davai, davai. So, yeah, we're going to do it again. So Leo, my friend, has contacted me again this year. And he said, Casey, shall we do Kino music again this year? You know what I said? Davai. Let's do this. So actually, next month, August 15th, we will be doing Kino songs also again in the Gyeongsang Pukyang area. And it was so much fun last year. I'm excited to do it again this year. And that's going to do it for Dr. McKeever. Thank you for enjoying Dr. McKeever. Dr. McKeever, bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by. And that's going to do it for me as well. I've had so much fun today, all week. Thank you for joining me on this third day of Case Fest. But like all good music festivals in the summer, 3 days is enough, right? You had 3 days of me. We're good, right? So thank you for letting me spend this week with you. And you'll have a different host perhaps tomorrow. Should I reveal who it is? Keep it secret? Oh, I love secrets. I won't say. You'll have to stay tuned to find out, but it won't be me. So I appreciate all the warm messages you guys sent. Thank you for all your comments and feedback. But it's not just me working here. This show is produced by Park Bosung Nim on the PD over there and written by Hong Kyung-hwa on the writing out there. And I was your host, Casey McKeever. Last song for you guys today, Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds from the Breakfast Club soundtrack. Enjoy.
Everything inside